the city council of Hamtramck can say, ew, no.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a small city in the Detroit area of Michigan, Hamtramck. They have banned the pride flag, and some regular normies have been driven totally insane by this measure. Oh, totally insane. What you saw at the very beginning was just a little piece of it. We're going to get to that full video in just one moment. But first, let's explain what's going on. Now, Hamtramck is an area that is mostly Muslim, or the city council is, I think, all Muslim. And they're not with all this pride flag. Like, okay, look, we're pretty conservative. We're pretty religious. This pride flag nonsense, we're not a big fan of it, at least not on your public grounds. So where you should have the U.S. flag, the Michigan flag, Detroit, maybe even Hamtramck flag, there shouldn't be a pride flag or anything like that. No political or extra, just different kind of stuff on public grounds. Now, if you want that at your own house, then go for it. But it's not going to be here on public grounds. And before I go into it, let's watch the news clip. I will place both clips, the Normie freaking out and the news clip, in the description if you want to see it and hear it for yourself without my commentary. If you're on IG, visit the link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
And we start with breaking news right now out of Hamtramck. After hours of debate and hearing from residents, City Council makes a decision on displaying pride flags on city property. In fact, just within the last 10 minutes, City Council amended a resolution that would ban the pride flag from being flown on city-owned properties. Good to have you with us here at 11. I'm Devin Skillion.
And I'm Christy McDonald. In for Kimberly Gill tonight. Jacqueline Francis is there live with just how we got to this point. Jacqueline.
Yeah, that meeting is still going on right inside that door, and that vote came down just minutes ago. As you said, the council voting unanimously to approve the resolution. Take a look at the vote.
Councilman Rafai.
Yes.
Councilman Mahmoud.
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, Resolution 23.
And the crowd goes wild. I love it. Shout out to everybody out there for making that happen in Hamtramck.
And that vote coming after hours of contentious debate.
Too gay, but we will have the world in 2 straight miles. So it's a little bit, it's covert, so it's not right on the nose.
We're going to get to her full video in a minute, but why is she dressed like this? Like the Hamburglar, 1925 convict and the clown nose? We're going to get to all of that.
2 straight miles. So it's a little bit, it's covert, so it's not right on the nose.
Big displays of public disapproval for the proposed resolution, followed by a very public display of affection.
I'm all man, Habibi's like, oh my goodness, oh no. Yo, that's crazy. That's totally crazy. What in the world? I don't blame you, Habibi. I really don't, man.
For removing the gay pride flag, because you know what, let me tell you something, this is America. I have the right to say I'm against the gay pride flag. If anyone has an issue with it, they could go kick rocks.
The resolution proposed by Mayor Pro Tem Mohammed Hassan states the city will not allow any religious, ethnic, racial, political, or sexual orientation group flags to be flown on the city's public property. The only flags allowed would be the American, state, and city flags, along with other nation flags and the prisoner of war flag.
I relocated from California to Hamtramck. That's really far away. And I did it because I thought it was a diverse community.
You got to go back. You got to go back. I mean, California, what are you doing in Hamtramck? Trying to escape the California politics, and you're bringing California politics right with you. Okay, so first we had the Hamburglar. Now we have Wendy from Wendy's. What is going on? Am I at a fast food convention? What is happening?
It was a diverse community.
You don't see my family sitting there putting the flag and say, I'm going to put the Lebanese flag down your throat. You keep your flag, you want to put it at your house, put it at your house. Do not put it on city property, and do not put it in our schools. Yes, nice and simple.
There it is.
Before voting to approve the resolution, the council members and the mayor made comments of their own, saying that this is not about targeting one specific group, adding that if you let one flag in, you'd have to let all the flags in.
Yep.
Reporting live from...
There you go. Shout out to her. Again, that video will be in the description. But here is the full video right here of the young lady. I'm not sure what the pronouns are. Hamburglar outfit. Like, where do you even buy this? The horizontal stripe, black and white, turtleneck type long sleeve shirt. Where do you buy that? Is that AliExpress? Is that an AliExpress exclusive? I don't know. But let's keep on going. Let's hear what she has to say in full.
Hamtramck may be one of the most diverse cities in the country, but we have to draw the line somewhere. Sure, many Hamtramck residents have fled countries where being gay is a death sentence, but nothing says we have to make it comforting and welcoming here. While we can't legally discriminate against LGBTQ people in the United States anymore, the City Council of Hamtramck can say, ew, now, be...
What is this? Like, okay, you have on a Hamburglar outfit, a clown nose, you're giving comedic timing. I don't understand what's going on.
Around somewhere else, because that is the meaning of neutrality, my fellow citizens. Additionally, at a time when all of us feel the burden of inflation, we can't expect to throw costs towards rainbow flags. We have to spend $146,996 on tasers for the Hamtramck Police Department. And just in case any of these radical gays get out of line. During Pride Month, no less. Bravo. And so allow me to humbly present.
A taser, isn't that like less than lethal? So shouldn't you want stuff like that? And 146,000, that's not a lot of money, is it? I mean, I'm hearing some big numbers from other city councils, but you should be thankful for that rather than, getting shot if you want to act a fool. Or another way would be to just tase you rather than having to pull that pistol out.
A redesign of the Hamtramck City placard to underscore this brave council's position on neutrality. This new sign will ensure that visitors and residents know that this is a city that stands for diversity so long as it doesn't offend the religious beliefs and backgrounds of others. The slogan shall now read...
So you see right here what's going on. Hamtramck welcomes you if you're straight, the world in 2 square miles.
Hamtramck welcomes you if you're straight. And this is a historic moment, a moment where the basic rights of LGBTQ folks are under attack. And history will look back at these 7 brave members of City Council and remembered they remained neutral. The headlines will read, heroic Hamtramck City Council votes to stay neutral during Pride Month, bans pride flags on all city property, and instead invests in police tasers.
These hairstyles they got are these what kind of hairstyle is that? I'm not really sure about the straight the European or whatever kind of hairstyles. Y'all let me know what kind of hairstyle is that. I've never seen that really defined before. I'm thinking, I got up out the bed, maybe I put 2 drops of water on my body and I'm ready to go ahead and get rocking and rolling at the city council meeting.
Now, and this might be a little on the nose for you, and if you don't like this poster, I do have another one. This is obviously we'll have to paint over the rainbow on the mural because that is a little too gay. But we will have the world in 2 straight miles, so it's a little bit it's covert, so it's not right on the nose. Anyway, thank you so much. I yield the rest of my time.
Yeah, my man back here in the red is like, yo, what in the world's going on? Yo, the Habibis are like, what are you doing? So yeah, that's that. I mean, these normies are losing their mind. I just did a video about what was that? The Rainbow Underground Railroad. This guy in Dallas wants to help Texans escape because of the oppressive policies against the LGBTQs, the violence and whatnot happening in Texas from his point of view. And then they asked him, okay, where are you going to go? Michigan? You going to go to Hamtramck? Well, good luck with that. But as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to the city council and Hamtramck making a reasonable, rational decision, okay? And it took Muslims to be able to do it. This is why Islam and Christianity are kind of at odds sometimes, or I should say not at odds, but this is why Islam a lot of times takes over when Christianity is not seen as strong enough, Islam comes in because it's more of a male-centered thing, at least the way it is in the West. In the West, Christianity is often dominated by femininity, especially in the black community. I mean, it's matriarchy, everybody going to church and being led by some man, but it's really like a lot of, it's catering to the woman because that's the leader of the household. Anyway, I digress. The whole point is that Islam comes in and it's strong and it's not really challenged. You could do things like this under Islam and it's not really a big deal. When you're talking about non-religious, atheist, or Christian, it's more of a kickback because Christianity is seen as a more passive and weaker and dominated by femininity. I'm not saying that's what it is. That's the way it's seen, which is why these things get challenged more on that side versus the Islamic side. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about this decision to ban the pride flag from city-owned property, not just in your house? You want to have that outside your house? You want to have a flagpole outside your crib and has a pride flag? Then go for it. That's your personal property. Do what you want to do. Okay, for the most part. We can't have no vulgarity, nudity, or nothing like that. But a pride flag, knock yourself out. But just not on city property. We've seen some cities and states and whatnot hoist the pride flag up right next to the American flag or above the American flag or in lieu of the American flag. I put a video out from the UK where they completely replaced the Union Jack, let it hit the ground, and put the pride flag in its place. Totally crazy. These are things that should not be happening. There should be a sense of national pride rather than pride, in my humble opinion. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.